Ro Laren and her family fled Bejor's tragedy, while Kira Nerys made it define her existence. But what happens when the very thing that you've been fighting and defining yourself over finally ends? Kira Nerys was not in a refugee camp on another world where they fled to. She was on Bejor, on a refugee camp under the boot of the Cardassian occupation itself. When she was a child, her mother was taken by Cardassian soldiers. Her father lied and told her that she was dead, but that wasn't the truth. She was forced to be a pleasure girl for the Cardassians, or comfort woman to be more appropriate. But Kira believed her father's lie for many years. She joined the resistance as a child to fight. By the time the occupation was over, she knew nothing else. She had killed, she had bombed targets, watched people she loved die. And then the Cardassians left. Bejor was free, and Kira, along with her people, had to figure themselves out, and that's where her story begins from our point of view at the beginning of the series. You spend your entire life training yourself to survive something, and then one day it's gone and you have to retrain yourself to survive and live with what's next. She has to come to terms with the person she is in the episode Duet, when a Cardassian man comes aboard the station with a rare illness that can only be found in a specific camp. The Galatep labor camp, where thousands of Bajorans were killed as they were worked to death. Kira arrests him immediately with no due process. She believed that the location and the specific disease was enough to incriminate him. And the man confesses, calling it a day's work. And she wants authority over this criminal in order to prosecute him for the crimes that she believes he committed. We end up finding out that this Cardassian wasn't the criminal Kira thought he was, but somebody who made himself to appear like that criminal. He was just a filing clerk that worked there at the time, but he wanted the Cardassians to face what they had done by being so publicly arrested for the crimes that had been committed. Kira ends up releasing him since he wasn't the criminal she thought he was, but he dies anyways because he still represented something to other Bajorans, which was a Cardassian who deserved to die for his crimes. And the episode really asks us to think about what does it mean to look across the table at your enemy and see them for the person they are and not the idea that they represented your head. In the episode Collaborators, when Bejor is electing its new Kai, there is controversy over whether Vedic Burrell had helped the Cardassians by leaking information of a rebel camp that was later destroyed. We find out that it was actually Kai Opaka, who is now deceased, who had done something to save the lives of innocent Bajorans. This is the Kendrick Valley massacre, where even Kai Opaka sacrificed her own rebel son to save the lives of innocents. Knowing that the people would never understand this, Vedic Baral took the blame for it, because this episode really asks the question, what do you do when the people you truly believe in have had to make impossible choices themselves? Kira herself had to ask those questions over the years.